Hey everybody, we're going to pull on the energy right now because there's a lot happening with the energy. There's a lot changing, a lot shifting. Um, and it's just, it's going to keep happening for a little bit. I mean, there's always stuff changing and happening, but right now it's getting intense. It's getting intense. Pluto and the sun both transitioned into Aquarius, and Pluto causes all kinds of transformation. It's a very karmic planet. So there's going to be karmic cycles closing out. A lot of people are going to be dealing with facing their toxic patterns and either deciding to continue them or deciding to close it out. And if you have a toxic pattern, a karmic cycle going on, it is time to end that shit. It is time to liberate yourself from it. The Pluto moved into Aquarius. The sun moved into Aquarius. The sun illuminates. Aquarius is freedom, it's independence. And I've got Lilith over here. This is Lilith after she was kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and she is more of a dark goddess at this point, but she is independent. She cannot be controlled. She will not submit. She dominates. So, don't submit to your toxic karmic patterns. Break free from them. Break free from them. And when you do, like, when you go through a transformation like that, people can kind of be like, what the heck is this person doing? They look crazy. They look crazy. And you know what? With Lilith, she wouldn't submit to Adam. Before Eve, there was Adam, Adam and Eve. Before Eve, there was Lilith. She wouldn't submit. She wanted to have not even more control than Adam, but equal. She wanted to be fucking equal, and he wouldn't let her. And well, some men believe like we can't have that. Women can't be in control. They need to be controlled. No. Everyone should equally be in control. 2:22 on the clock. So independence, equality, shutting down all that shit that doesn't work for you. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. The time is now. The time is now. So let's pull some cards. Yep, Knight of Wands. Fucking do it. Temperance. The World. You see what I mean? All right, so I like the even. All right, so we're okay. Taking control, Emperor energy. Take control. Close out the cycles. Balance the energy. Go do it. The Emperor is like, all right, I'm the boss. I'm in charge. Now, I need someone to go take care of business for me. I'm going to send my Knight of Wands because he's passionate, he's fiery, and he's quick. He'll fucking he'll go get it done, and he'll get it done fast. Normally I would say take your time, patience. We have temperance here. But the energy's Knight of Wands right now. It's hot. It's hot. So, when you're trying to balance these cups, this water might start boiling. But that's okay because you're closing out a cycle. It is not easy to close out a karmic cycle. This has been a pattern that has been with you probably your entire life, if not most of it. So it's like letting go a piece of yourself, but it's a piece of yourself that is kind of fucking up your future for you, fucking up your abundance, attracting negative things and lower frequency people instead of higher frequency people and situations. All right. Yeah. See, the Emperor's like, I want this fucking victory. I want this victory. So since the energy's like really pushing for people to close out these cycles right now, just having the awareness of that's what's going on in the energy can kind of balance it a little for you. Like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not feeling this intensity that's making me feel like I'm gonna break at any moment. Um, Yesterday I was sitting here in my space, and at two separate points I had an energy come in. Um, Now for me, I deal with anxiety. I haven't had panic attacks in a long time. But this wasn't mine. What came in, it's this feeling of anxiety hit me in my heart center. It just shot in, hit me in my chest, and I all of a sudden felt like I just wanted to cry, but it wasn't my energy. I was picking up on maybe just the collective's energy, maybe someone that I know, maybe a lot of people that I know, but like it just closing out this toxic cycle is very much related to the heart center and your relationships. Yeah, see, there's that feeling. Um, Hold on, I gotta return to sender. I can't, I need to be able to think right now. I'm sorry you're dealing with this and that hurts. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the heart center. This karmic cycle, these toxic patterns, it creates a block within the heart center. And if there's a block within the heart center, then there is a block between your lower chakras and your upper chakras. Your upper chakras are what connect you to the divine, connect you to spirit, God, the angels. Um, and then your lower chakras keep you grounded. They keep you feeling balanced and stable and not emotional and so if the heart center is messed up, then the emotions and your power center, your solar plexus, everything's just going to be out of whack. This energy is going to throw a lot of people off. It's okay. It's okay. It's a change, it's a transition, it's a transformation, it's a transmutation for the better. For the better. You have to allow it to happen. Also understand why it's happening, or else you're going to continue toxic patterns. Don't do that shit. I have to release toxic patterns all the time. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I was like that. But it's about bringing awareness to these things, bringing the light to the dark, bringing consciousness to your shadow. Nine of Cups. And the Emperor's back at the bottom. See, the Emperor wants his cups filled. He wants his cups filled. He wants to be able to be happy, but in order to be happy first, he's got to find fulfillment in something. The flip side to the Nine of Cups is it wish fulfillment or is it escapism? Are these cups filled with feeling, or is it cups filled with toxicity? When you drink it down, are you going to feel good, or are you going to feel like shit? All right, let's see. This card I'm going to pull over here is going to be the outcome for the majority of you. Not everybody is going to have the same outcome, but I want to pull on the majority. How many people are going to allow this change? Ooh, Two of Cups. I'm fucking proud of you guys, because you know what? Whether this is a relationship or if this is your feminine and masculine energy, you're bringing them into balance. These two cups are these two cups being brought into balance because you learned your lesson. You're like, all right, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to look. I'm going to listen. And I am going to speak, but not until I have figured this shit out, and then I can unite both aspects of myself, the feminine and the masculine, or then I can unite myself with this other person. I would say other people, but it's the Two of Cups. It's the Two of Cups. And like I was saying, this, a lot of this has to do with the heart center, with love, with relationships, with connecting to people, like truly connecting to people on a one-to-one intimate level. Yeah, see? Learning what? The information that's coming in, it's coming in fast, it's coming in hot, but it's forward movement. It's forward movement. And if you don't go with the forward movement, well, that's just going to suck for you. And I want to say I'm sorry for that. Oh, there's a stink bug in here. Yeah, that situation's a real stink bug. Hold on, I'm going to pause the video so I can get rid of this guy. I paused it at 10:55. I paused it at 10:55, so look that number up. It might mean something. And also the stink bug. It was funny. I was thinking about years ago when I first got attuned to Reiki. It was weird. It was weird. I have trouble with like stink bugs, and I usually leave the no, not usually. I always leave the ladybugs alone. Spiders, I'll leave them alone as long as they don't come to my side of the room. Once they cross that line, you're gone. Um, but the stink bugs, I usually just kill them because they're friggin' annoying. Um, but after I was attuned to Reiki, I went to go kill a stink bug. I went to go grab it with like a paper towel or tissue or whatever, and I was gonna kill it and then throw it away. And before I squished it, I heard a voice in my head saying, "You don't have to kill it. You don't have to kill it." And so I brought it outside and I set it free outside. I still do that sometimes, but like right now, like I don't got time for that. I don't got time for these stink bugs. There's not time for it because the energy's moving too fast. 12:12 on the clock. Um, yeah, you don't got time for that toxicity, man. You know, like sometimes we're in a situation where it's like, oh no, don't kill it, don't end this thing. But mm, sometimes you gotta. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't have to kill it. Sometimes you do. You just have to release it. Take it outside and release it. Oh man. Um, yeah, if you try to kill it, then you bury it. If you try to kill the toxic pattern and bury it, you're not releasing it. You're not letting it go. Um, and it's just going to attract more toxic energy towards you. Um, but if you release it, it can come back, but you're not gonna be attracting so much toxicity towards you. Like when you kill like when I kill the stink bug, it releases an odor, and that actually attracts more. So, there's symbolism in that. I squish the stink bug, I kill it, it releases an odor, it attracts more stink bugs into my house. But if I take it outside and release it into nature, into the environment, yeah, maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't. Um, but it's not going to be releasing the odor to be attracting more of them. You know what? I feel bad that I killed it now. Thank you, Stink Bug, for bringing a message into the reading. Poor guy. Um, all right, let's pull some cards for what's below the surface of these energies. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups wants her cup filled. She doesn't want it fucking spilling. She doesn't want it empty. She wants it nice and full. That's her wish fulfillment. But the energy right now is this. I'm not happy here. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with what my current belief is. I'm not happy with what I'm currently committed to. It's time to go. Time to bring balance. Time to close this cycle. Feel united as one with myself or with someone else. Alright. Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, he wants to get the fuck away from this energy, this Five of Cups, this didn't work out. I'm so sad about it that I'm not even acknowledging these 2 cups. 2 cups, 2 cups. Pick up these 2 cups, bro, and fucking balance what's in them. Make sure they're evenly filled, because this Queen of Cups wants her cup filled nice and neat. And this guy wants all of them filled. And if you do that, you'll have unity. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is nurturing and she's grounded, but it's because she has everything she needs. She's secure. She's secure. That's what you want. You want to be balanced, grounded, and secure. You want to be able to give and you want to be able to receive, and you can't do that in this energy. But in this Five of Cups energy, it's only here because of a toxic pattern. It's like, I mean, let's use drinking, for example. Say this guy's like, oh, I want to drink down all these beers. Instead of cups of feelings, it's beers. I want to escape. I want to drink all this down. Because I don't want to face it. I don't want to face it. I'd rather drink down toxicity than face that. These 2 cups are still standing, but in order to face them, I have to turn around. I have to make a turnaround. Turn around from where it is I am now. I'm facing this direction, which gives me one view, one belief. If I turn around, I'll have a completely different view and a different belief that will actually feel good instead of feeling knocked over and empty. All right. Oof. Yeah, some of this is like my own personal thought, but some of this is like channeling in. Channeling in. All right. Temperance. Which way do I go? Which path to take? I can't see. Well, you know why you can't see? Because you're blocking your heart center. See how she's blocking her heart center? Because she's too worried about trying to figure things out. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. Stop trying to... Part of the toxic pattern is trying to figure things out. But then when you can't figure it out, then you want to go escape. You have to let down your guard. Put down your thoughts. And let the energy flow. Let the energy flow. Let it balance. Let the energy balance itself. But while the energy is balancing itself, instead of focusing on which way to go, focus on where have I been? Where have I been? How did I get there? And don't blame yourself for anything. Don't feel the blame and shame. Don't play the blame and shame game, because it's no fucking fun. Just understand. Understand why. Understand why, and then the energy will really come into balance and really start flowing for you, and this blindfold will come off. And then you won't be holding 2 swords. You'll be holding 1 sword, because you'll be holding the answer. The devil. See, toxicity. Trying to balance that toxicity. That attachment to this pattern. That attachment to blocking your heart, that attachment to not making a decision. All right. All right, this is the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. It's been a long battle. He's all bandaged up, but he's still standing. He's still standing. But he's almost at the 10. 10 of Wands, it's a burden. It's the breaking point. Like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but right now you still have it in you to close out the cycle. You're still in your warrior energy. You haven't broken yet. Yet. If you're sitting there like, oh, this energy's crazy, I've just been all out of sorts. You haven't broken yet. You haven't broken yet, but you're going to break if you don't close out a cycle. Look at your patterns. Look at the cycles. What keeps repeating? How can you change that? What do you keep doing that keeps inviting these situations in, inviting these people into your life? It is hard. You're going to feel like you've been hit by a train trying to close out this cycle. But it's okay. You're not alone. You're not alone. And anyone watching this video, please comment. Please comment. Let other people know they're not alone. They're not alone. Everyone's going through it. Everyone's going through it. Ooh. Yeah. See, the High Priestess is the intuition. She holds all the secrets. She knows. She knows that once all this is dealt with, she knows this will come together. And I'm just also noticing the lion. There's a lion here instead of like an angel's face with the wings. Full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo, guys. The energy. It's going to reach a peak, and after the full moon in Leo reaches the peak, allow yourself to release. That's when it's going to be a good time. Right now, it's like building up, building up. Right now, be actually looking at all of this. And then when the full moon is fully illuminated, all of this is fully illuminated for you. Then when the moon starts waning, when the moon starts waning and getting smaller, that's when you look up at the moon, picture as it gets smaller and smaller, picture yourself releasing these karmic toxic cycles. Picture them going away with the moon. And then by the next new moon, start your new cycle. Start your new cycle. What else did I want to say about the High Priestess? Yeah, see, she knows there's a new start. She knows there's a new start. And it's inspiring and it's exciting and it feels good and yeah, see, the truth, it leads to this spark. Oh, why? Because judgment. See, blowing the horn. Judgment's here. Judgment time. Look at your truth. What's your truth? So you can start over. So you can start over. All right. Let's pull clarifiers. Let's pull clarifiers. Because if people are watching and they're like, oh, this was enough, cool. But if you're watching, you're like, but I want more information. Well, I'm gonna give it to you. I am gonna give it to you. All right. Let's pull on this Queen of Cups energy. All right. This Queen of Cups. All right, we got the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. And we've got, this is union. This is stability. This is these two people coming together. That's what this Queen of Cups wants. That would be fulfilling for her. But first she's got to take in this information. See, the Eight of Wands is the message coming in, and the Page is receiving it. And he's paying attention, and he's listening, and he's learning. All right. Gonna get them cups filled. Learning how to get them cups filled. The Hermit. Yeah, see, remember I said don't like dwell like in shame and guilt. Hermit, go in with the light into the shadows and see why everything's there. And yep, see, backing me up. Four of Swords is putting down the thoughts, putting down, just laying it to rest, getting that meditation, the quieting of the mind, because you want to go in and illuminate the dark. And when you illuminate the dark, you're going to find the High Priestess in there. And she's got the keys. She's got the keys. She's got all the answers. She's going to hand you a key. Why do I want to say that? She's going to hand you a key to your existence. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. She's going to hand you a key to your existence so you understand yourself. You have to quiet the mind first. You have to quiet the mind. If you don't hermit and meditate, go inwards, and hear your intuition. If you don't do that, you're going to stay in the Five of Cups energy, and then you're going to make an impulsive decision, which is probably to have another drink or go fuck somebody. Like, like sex, it's like this instant gratification, like it's like that 2 seconds of feeling good, but it's escapism. It's fake. Knight of Wands is all about that one night stand. But that in itself is a toxic pattern. Oh boy. I mean, for me, I like to smoke weed to escape. So that's my Knight of Wands. I want to go burn some trees, and it's not always like a toxic cycle for me. Sometimes it's just recreational. But like when I'm really stressed, like and extremely emotional, like I want to go smoke. I don't want to think. It's too much. Sometimes the smoking does help because it slows down the thoughts. Sometimes it's helpful, but then other times it's like when all I want to do is go smoke and I don't want to do anything else. That's a sign to me that I have reached I've reached a point that I need to really fucking face something. So, if you're doing your toxic pattern and you're doing it often, yeah, that should be a red flag for you. Like something's got to give here. Something's got to give here. And we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. Looking at the growth. Going inward. Silence. So when you go inward, you can hear what the High Priestess is telling you. So you can see what it is she's showing you. And she's trying to show you this growth. She's trying to show you what you can do to help this plant thrive. Continuing toxic cycles. This plant's going to die. It's going to die, and all your hard work was for nothing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Putting so much time and effort. Don't do that. All right. What's this devil? I said, what's this devil? I'm not going to put this card down as the... But this can be partying. This can be gossiping. All right. Hold on. All right. The Devil and Temperance. We got this at the bottom again. We got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom again. All right. Two of Pentacles and the Sun. All right. Pentacles, they're usually like, oh, money, physical, it's in the physical. But for me, sometimes the Pentacles represent beliefs. Because these beliefs affect our physical. It affects how we act in the physical. And it's like, this is like juggling the beliefs. One of them's the toxic cycle, and one of them's a new cycle, a healthy one. See, round and round and round. See the infinity symbol? Which one should keep going? Which one's going to keep things in balance? Toxicity? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. If you make the right choice. The Sun is happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. But we got the Devil here. The Devil does not want you in the Sun. The Devil is your wounds. It's your toxic patterns. It's one of these beliefs. It doesn't want you in the Sun because then it's going to be abandoned. So what you have to do to not abandon the Devil is you have to go inward, you have to hermit, and you have to connect with your Devil, which is your trauma, your wounds, your beliefs. Connect with them and understand them so you can learn how to work with them and release what needs to be released. And you don't want to completely release everything that you're learning about this toxic pattern. What you want to hold on to is the new belief that you get from it, what you've learned from it. Because that can go in your list of things for discernment in the future. If I end up in this situation, I can be more discerning and know whether or not to get involved. I'll be able to, last time I felt this type of energy, it ended up a toxic situation. All right, so now I know not to get involved with this person or this situation. That's how you work with your Devil. Trying to just completely shut down the Devil and get rid of it, that's going to make it more mad, because we all have a Devil within us. I'm not talking about the Devil outside of us. There's energies outside of us that are toxic, that aren't in the physical world. It's energetic Devil energy that want to manipulate us. But if we get caught up in our own Devil energy, it can more easily manipulate us. So we have to go in and work with our own Devil. And our own Devil was put into us when we were a child. Our own Devil, it's like an outside Devil came and planted its seed in you, and that seed became a belief. And then you continued on this toxic pattern from that original experience, and you've attracted more of those experiences because that seed is growing into your own personal Devil. You got to go in and heal that Devil. You got to go in and nurture it. Because this particular Devil that I'm talking about it's you. It's a part of you. It's okay. Everybody has it. Don't be like, oh my God, you're telling me I'm evil. No. Everybody has this. Everybody has wounds. Everybody has trauma. Not everyone talks about it though. Not everyone talks about it. So yeah, go in, evaluate that growth. Evaluate what's toxic. What toxic is going into this plant and stunting its growth? How can I nurture it? How can I nurture it? How can I bring it back to life? With the Sun, by illuminating these patterns. All right. Oh my God, 35 minutes. Just being a long reading, but you know, those of you that are still here, you wanted to go deeper, so. Victory. Victory after a long battle, right? We got the Nine of Wands here. The wounded warrior. It was a long battle. He wants victory. He wants to close this cycle. Long battle of discontent, dissatisfaction, unhappiness, not knowing which way to go, feeling blocked, feeling blinded. Yeah, it's a long battle, but have the, is it humility? Or be humble enough to know that if you don't close out the cycle, you put yourself here. If you weren't aware of these patterns within yourself, you have to forgive yourself. But if you're aware of these patterns and you choose to stay blocked and not close it out, well, then that's your own fault that you're here. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just what it is. Because you can have victory. You have it in you. All right. 3 of Cups. The Hanged Man and the 7 of Pentacles. Your intuition's trying to give you a new perspective because you've been in the Hanged Man. It's trying to give you a new perspective on how to make this thrive. In the aspect of this being partying, yeah, your intuition's trying to tell you, yeah, this partying, this multiple people shit, you know, from the negative aspect, like party and bullshit. What song is that? Party and bullshit. Yeah, your intuition is trying to tell you like it's no good. It's gonna keep you hanging here, and this plant's gonna die. But in the positive aspect, it's like this is joy, this is celebration, this is friends, this is a feel-good energy. You want the positive aspect of this card. You want like to be able to like hang out with your friends, have a good time, but not like overindulge and go crazy or anything. What's under here? Yeah, the 4 of Wands. This is union, reunion, celebration. It's like you want to come together and celebrate. Like good times, good times. Yeah, because you want to get out of this 5 of Wands. This is conflict. This is conflict. Frustration. Conflict, frustration. But the conflict and frustration is here, and because of the toxic cycles, the toxic patterns, and it's causing difficulty having union and good times. Instead, it's creating instability, separating these two, and just gossiping and bullshitting and yeah. All right, I'm going to pull a few more cards just to wrap it up. Wait, you know what? I want to switch decks. Which deck do I want? I'm going to use this deck. I do. I do want to use this deck. We'll pull 3 more cards just to wrap this up. Okay. 8 of Wands. We got the 8 of Wands over here. King of Swords. And the 4 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is on this King of Swords' mind. He wants to move forward out of this rigidness, this holding on to these beliefs. See how he's like he's standing on these beliefs and he's holding this one. He's blocking his heart with that belief. But see how the one up here is lit up? If you let go of and this one's the only one not being held onto or held in place. And it's the only one lit up. Because it's the only one that feels good. Because it's the new belief coming in. See, it's dropping into his crown chakra. See, it's like when you're rigid like this, you're ungrounded. These pentacles are dark. And this heart chakra is blocked. See how it's darker? It's not completely dark like down here, but the light's not able to get in to keep you grounded. This belief isn't able to get in to keep you grounded because you're blocking your heart with this belief. Eight of Wands. Forward movement. Fast forward movement. It's coming. It's coming. Be ready. Know what you need to know and be ready. The King of Swords he knows shit. He knows everything. He's intellectual. He knows how things works. He understands. He doesn't just know shit. He understands shit. He understands good things too. He knows. He knows he can have this. But he also knows he's got to release this. All right, guys. Whew. Wrapping it up. Good luck to you all. Let me know how it goes. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of it. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for all of you. Have a good one. Bye.